Yo, what is good, my every people? Holy crap, guys. I have been telling y'all there's a chance at a lot of really good shows just coming out of the woodwork. And to think that this is pretty much what I expected, if not more, of, shows that kind of actually get promotion and show up in places where they can actually be talked about and give us some inkling about what they're about and stuff like that. Now I have a really good understanding of just like what it is we're gonna be seeing with this new show, and I actually saw the title and I still was like, I don't think I can pronounce it. Kimicho Jokin. Um, but pretty much the whole synopsis of what I understand, but I could be wrong as well, is with this we are seeing just what it kind of looks like for a world of monsters and humans to coexist. But while excuse me, but while coexisting, some of them are a lot more dangerous than others. And as we see, even the main character, this kid who pretty much was picked on in the village, of course. You never want to pick on the quiet ones, man. The quiet kid literally could have lost his necklace by any kid sooner or later and probably destroyed them for it. The crazy part about all this whole thing is this kid has already died by another kid. Like, that's how dangerous it is to like have no supervision around your kids, man. Like, literally this kid died and the other kid just ran away and was surprised that he showed up for supper, right? Like, out of everything that happened after that, he's like, "Oh, you showed up to suffer? Now that's crazy." Like, buddy, you killed me. Shouldn't you be more surprised? And he's like, "Oh, it must have just been my imagination when I pushed you into a canal. You bumped your head and you were laying in your own blood. You didn't die. It's just my imagination," is what he wrote it off as. So, very, very interesting stuff there for the jump of what we are understanding of this show. Um, but you got to put into perspective now that whatever people had seen throughout this whole entire village, death and all this different stuff from sources, just rumors and stuff throughout the whole village. Uh, it was really cool to see what was actually out there. The one thing that was not explicitly explained was the fact that was it this kid who was going out at some time and didn't know he was doing it and, turning these monsters because they had bite marks and whatnot. But when we hear about these bite marks, we actually don't see them, if I remember. Like, the whole entire guts were just like ripped out of this uh, dog that we saw. So I don't really know if that's what they meant by the bite mark. But regardless, it's this type of stuff that gives me the absolute hope that this show continues to just be this dark and gritty thing, because holy crap, is this kid already ridiculously powerful. And not just powerful in the meaning of like, oh man, he's so strong. Like, no. Powerful in my mind can go on so many different levels, and here's one of the most human aspect of powerful: being able to destroy things that would bring fear to others. If you're capable of standing your ground and even using the least amount of stuff you have at hand to handle the situation, um, and not only did you handle it good, but you put into another position where you have to do it again and again and again, and it never changes the outcome of how you're going to react. that's how this kid seems, right? Like he already seems like he's seen too much stuff to really phase him. But I mean, to be fair, the kid's already died. You know, like he's actually experienced one of the most craziest things you can experience in life. And he's still here, not only, doing what he can for this family of hostess and just doing as he's told, but he also is in a position where um, he's treated like crap all the time. So at any given time, he could have snapped. At any given time, he lost this necklace that supposedly is keeping this ghoulish power from leaking out and showcasing his true nature and stuff like that. Which, granted, it was on the new moon, so maybe that is also a prerequisite. That if the next new moon or whatever the heck it was that comes out, that's the only time he turns into that. But seeing him absolutely fight the things that he fights the way that he fights them is truly remarkable in the case of his prowess of determination, his non fear. So I'm really interested to see him interact with more characters, understand that he's not just trash the way people are treating him, and actually starts helping and protecting people. Because what they can already do in this show, this guy who is supposedly has a tail, but he can like create manifest guns, and the bullets that he shoots disappear after they leave his chamber and they hit the ground. They start to disappear. There's so much hype stuff happening in this show, and I'm very very happy to get to share it with y'all. But Attack on Titan's coming out very soon, so I'm gonna try to get out at least 2 videos before it. I might not actually send them out, but the least will be done, so I don't have to worry about watching Attack on Titan, recording Attack on Titan, getting Attack on Titan out, and then recording this shows as well. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of a jump on it, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace. I'm gonna get you one of these times.